But I want to wish everybody a very happy Independence Day. Saw a commercial this morning, and it said, remember what Independence Day is all about. It's the United States' 245th birthday today.
I'd like to proclaim a holiday.
What holiday is that?
How about nobody takes a knee today? Let's salute our veterans, the people that have laid down their lives for us. Let's salute our neighbors. Let's all be Americans.
You know, and I think that's important to do and to be, because we need to understand and realize and appreciate that anyone who serves for us is giving us what we get.
And the parade's underway.
We have police.
City Police, Brian Hosell.
Our police chief.
We all live under the stars and bars, so let's...
We do. And we are free because of men like this from the VFW Post
1037
that were willing to give their all for us. Thank you for your service. I try to remember that. And I do remember it all because we have a pretty good life here in the United States.
Yeah, we're a little separated at the moment, but 2 years ago we were talking about it then.
That's right.
But we'll survive.
Now we have VFW Post 1037.
Yes. The crowd loves them. We love them.
Little Jeep, great little wagon they've got. All gave some gave all, and that's what we were just talking about.
Absolutely.
So.
We have a gentleman going up top here to fix our flag. I wouldn't want that job. Okay, American Legion.
The American Legion Auxiliary, Unit 161 out of King, is next.
Yes. Everyone clapping.
Like to hear that.
Great support.
And this disabled American veterans as well.
Guess what the #1 song was in 1964 today?
What was that?
I Get Around by the Beach Boys.
Really?
Is there any band that's more American than the Beach Boys?
They're British, aren't they?
No. California Girls, come on. You're thinking of the Beatles.
that is what I'm thinking.
Oh, candy is flying in the street. The kids are having fun, all smiles.
More American Legion. Here we go with candy coming out. Go catch it. It's always fun to be eating sugar, especially on a day like today.
A little hot. If they have Tootsie Rolls, they're going to be melted. Put them on the ice cream later.
Pretty soft. And here's our van with the disabled American veterans.
Yes.
There are a lot of disabled American veterans out there that deserve a lot of respect. That's the Manawa chapter.
Yes, and they have a memorial to all veterans, splash pad for kids, a pavilion for rent. Go visit them in Manawa.
Yeah, I think the splash pad, especially on a day when it's going to be 90 degrees, would be a great thing to
I think it's 90
cool.
now.
It might be. Be a great way to stay cool. People with pools have all kinds of friends on days like today.
Yeah.
Being out and about.
This day in 1884, the Statue of Liberty was presented to the U.S. in Paris. I want to know who paid the shipping.
I think Paris paid the shipping for that.
Okay.
Golf Scramble, August 15th.
At Freedom Park, which is what we were just talking about.
Yeah, at Freedom Park. So if you're a golfer, you want to make sure you put that on your calendar.
That looks like a MASH Jeep to me.
It does. Isn't that armband he's wearing, a MASH armband?
Yep. Here comes the Waupaca County Sheriff's Honor Guard. More applause. Of course, Sheriff Tim Wills. Hi, Sheriff. That uniform looks very hot today.
That and marching band uniforms,
Right?
which at least when I was in marching band were wool.
Yeah, I
Very
don't know why
warm
they
on
never
days
come out
like
with
today.
summer ones.
I think they have gotten a whole lot better with that. But thank you, the Waupaca County Honors Sheriff's Office Honor Guard. I had a hard time saying that.
That's okay.
Appreciate having
What a
him.
crazy year they've had as well, with everything going on.
Yeah, everything has been.
Protests and...
Yep. And here is our Grand Marshal.
Now, the
James
Grand
Hall.
Marshal is not a one person this year. It's actually the Danes Hall of Waupaca, recipient of the 2019 Grand Facelift of the Year Award by the Waupaca Chamber of Commerce. And it's a beautiful building. They did a really nice job.
Then they deserve the honor.
A year late, but
Hey,
nonetheless,
that's right.
recognized.
That's right. And here comes the Waupaca Area Chamber of Commerce.
A replica of the downtown band shell.
Yes, with Bill Lipschultz.
They built that for the Smurfs.
Hello, Bill. That would be a one-man band shell, I think, right there.
Oh, and now we have some music happening here.
And we have Mayor Brian Smith.
Yes.
Is on
Followed
his
by
way.
the Waupaca High School Band.
There you go. There's good summer uniforms right there. T-shirts.
They look, yes, they're comfortable today. T-shirts, Waupaca T-shirts.
They look cooler. Absolutely.
What a trying year for students this last year was as well.
It was a year unlike anything I think any of us will ever see.
Congratulations to all the graduates.
Absolutely. The graduating classes from last year and this year for making it through.
Gold Cross Ambulance.
Always here.
I hope nobody needs them, but in case there's an emergency, they're right around the corner.
They're there. There's all kinds. I know that there are more injuries from sparklers than any other type of fireworks, which was a surprise.
Really?
So make sure you're safe.
Waupaca Area Fire Department Engine 902. And we hope that they are not busy this evening.
Absolutely. At least we've had some rain, so things are a little bit drier than they were, but we always have to be careful of that.
Yep.
And then we have the Iolan Rural Fire Department.
Yep, they'll be coming up. It's like fire trucks were made for 4th of July. Red, white.
Yep. What a fun ride these kids are having in these engines.
Yeah.
There we go. Here is
There's
our
Iola. Yay, hello.
I think that little boy's too young to drive.
Yeah. So yeah, going back to the school, it was just strange. You weren't allowed to go to funerals and weddings, but you could go to Walmart. It was just bizarre.
And bars.
Yeah.
Yep. And here's the Ogdensburg St. Lawrence Fire Department. I used to know some people that were volunteer fire departments for this. Ready to go at a moment's notice. And Hunter's Heroes.
Yeah.
That's a cool old truck.
That's an old truck.
That is an old truck. Cool way to be driving today out in the open.
I need some water.
And here comes the Knights of Columbus.
That's what I'm doing right after the parade. Knights of Columbus,
Going down
South
to the
Park,
chicken barbecue.
Famous chicken barbecue. They also
Always
have
down
hamburger
there.
lunches.
Yep.
They're promoting the drive-through, actually, or the pickup. So you can take it. They have limited dining, so take it with you. Go out on the lake, enjoy the day,
Absolutely.
and then come back for the fireworks. Of course, the big boom in the room, the light in the sky.
Yep.
Everyone loves the fireworks except your family, Pooch.
And horses, and there's a lot of animals have a tough time with this. Yep. United Waupaca.
Now this is
And
always my
little
favorite. The
and sailing.
the barrel cars, the barrel train. That just looks so much fun.
Those are fun to ride in and fun to drive. So Udoni and Selene serve the Waupaca County area, the Waupaca area for real estate needs. They are very busy this year. It's nice to see all the repeats from 2 years ago when we were here talking parade.
I know what this is.
And Fosgate,
A 1960 Metropolitan. We could ask Mr. Jim King about that. He's actually manning the camera today, so thank you to Jim King.
it was good to see him this morning. They did such a great job.
I expect to see Mr.
MC.
Magoo in that car.
That's quite a.
And let's see what we have next. I have to practice this one. Waupaca Radio, Win TV, Waupaca Online Truck. Durant in the driver's seat.
Do you trust Durant in the driver's seat?
Yep.
Waupaca Online with TV, radio,
Win TV 991 on your
Internet.
Spectrum cable system.
plus YouTube. You can pick up the shows on
Facebook.
YouTube. I had a friend that said to me, but I don't get.
Little self-promotion. You can join me every weekday, 9 a.m. till noon on 96.3.
There you go. And you can watch the Waupaca Win TV on YouTube, which is kind of nice, or
Other
you can go to the
school board
Waupaca
meetings.
website.
School board meetings, city council meetings.
Yeah.
Fire on Ice.
It's a nonprofit organization giving back to local youth groups. February 4th to 6th,
2022.
when it'll be frozen. And we'll be complaining about the cold instead of complaining about the heat. Isn't that right?
I don't complain about the heat. No way, no how. Speaking of heat, you're from Minnesota, right?
I am. Born and raised in Minnesota.
1990, 400 new kids on the block fans were treated for heat exhaustion in Minnesota.
I believe it.
The corn roast.
Scandinavia
Corn roast. July 30th, 31st, and the 1st.
of August. That's a great place to go.
Another tradition that we all enjoy for sure.
Yep. They had a great train car out there that you can see that was donated to them by a guy named Jim.
This is a monster of a truck right here.
The Waupaca County Highway Department. We see them out there fixing our highways, trying to keep us safe.
And thank you.
Thank you for that. And let's return that by giving them room, slow down, move over, get out of their way, keep them safe as
Waupaca
well.
County Republican Party being represented, of course, with an elephant.
Of course. Kevin Peterson.
Called by, State Representative Kevin Peterson.
Yep.
Coming up the pike here.
And he is, I was reading all the signs on the side of the...
And
Kevin
he's not
Peterson
riding,
is on
he's
there.
walking and waving.
Good for him. Out and about.
He's getting all his steps in today.
There you go.
For sure. Probably for the whole next 3 days. Can't tell you how good it feels to be back. Not bickering about stuff.
It is. It's good to be back. It's
Social
good to
media
see
is nothing
people.
but negative all year long.
You know, I discovered I am reclusive by nature, like to stay home, like to be alone. And even I got to the point with this whole stay-at-home thing that it was too much and I
Yeah.
needed to be out and about.
Yeah.
So I think I really started to understand when I got to that point how difficult it was for people who were stuck at home, who were very social creatures.
Well, I went to my first concert last night for the first time in 16 months. I haven't gone that long since I was 12. Saw Cheap Trick in Green Bay, and I rocked. It was so much fun.
I'll bet it was.
Joan Ballweg,
For Senator.
yes, working hard for you in Madison. She
And
says thank you for the support.
And she says she is honored to be our voice. Bauweg Implement Company using their pickup truck for her. It's a great thing.
From New Kids on the Block to Two Live Crew. 1990, Two Live Crew released Banned in the USA. Do you think that was a publicity stunt or what?
I don't know that I believe that was even almost 30 years ago.
Oh, well, thanks, Joni.
That was a long time ago. Here we have Girl Scout Troop, 2122.
Consisting of 13-year-old girls.
And 4
Can't have my
adults
tongue there
leading
for a
them.
second.
I was in Brownies and Girl Scouts until I was in high school.
They would be completely mobbed if they had boxes of cookies they were handing out.
They would be. Maybe that's what's in those coolers. You run out there and check.
Well,
See if
Josh,
see if they have any peanut butter patties.
Josh is here as well, taking care of all the technical stuff. So thanks to Josh for joining us.
We always
Actually
think
putting this together. He's not. We're joining him.
he is the IT guru for the city of Waupaca. Does a terrific job with the TV and the radio and
Internet.
things like this and the internet.
Foundations for Living. In the house with the tent.
Yep. It's a locally run and supported nonprofit with the goal of helping neighbors out of crippling poverty. They really do focus on the Waupaca area. They taught me several years ago that there is like 6,000 homeless people in the city of Waupaca. That number just blew my mind.
I think the population of Waupaca proper is 6,000.
Maybe we're all homeless. Okay, wrong.
Well, it might
Let
have
me
been the
correct
county.
that. It would be 600
There you go.
or in the county.
Yeah.
It's a huge.
It's still a big number.
It's
That's
huge number.
Like, how
in
is that
this.
possible?
Right. Exactly. How does that happen? They do good work, and they're right down the street on Churchill.
Yeah, on Churchill, we could probably almost throw a stone there from where we're at. In front of H.H. Hinder Brewing, and the Lions Club is behind us. They're doing food. And
Mitch from the chamber talked to H.H. Hinder and asked him if we could set up out here, and they were gracious enough to give us a spot outside their brewing company. So thank you very much to H.H. Hinder for doing that for us, so we could have a front row spot.
And stop by and support the Lions as well.
Oh, and the Lions, have you been smelling it? It smells fabulous back there.
Why don't you go get us one?
Yeah, really.
Or 6.
And we have live performance here from Foundations for Living. Our Lee Greenwood song, one of my favorites of all
God bless the
time.
USA. How could you not know that song?
Yep.
Park Vista Retirement Living.
It's nice to have business in the city of Waupaca that can help seniors not only with assisted living, but with independent living, where they're able to stay independent for longer.
Quality of life.
Quality of life is what it's all about. I see the bus is full of people there enjoying the ride in the parade. I look around at all of these people. Everybody is having such a good time today.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for showing up,
The
for
Rotary
helping
Club.
us celebrate. Service organization.
Remax Lions Real Estate on the way. Weren't these the folks that had the fire shooting up through the balloon one year?
I don't know, did they?
We saw flames and it was very hot.
Works,
So if it was, I'm glad they don't have it today. We're hot enough.
they serve the Waupaca area for real estate needs.
Oh, they are tossing candy to our cameraman.
That's why Jim wanted
That's
to be
why
the
Jim's
cameraman.
helping out. He came for the free candy.
He wanted
Jim,
to-
of course, announced the parade for years and years and years. Hats off to him and Dan Hansen.
They're hard shoes to fill.
I'm not even trying.
I don't think we'll ever be as good as they were.
Not a chance.
Operation Christmas Child is just passing in front of us.
Christmas in July. They collect shoebox gifts for children in need around the world. Somebody posted or put this the other day. It was like, only 6 months till Christmas. I was like, it's not even the 4th of July. Go away.
I know.
For me, my summer goes from Memorial Day to like Halloween. That's how much I like summer.
I'm a fan of fall. Once it starts to cool down and dry out.
Not me, because then I know what's right around the corner.
And I'm kind of a fan of winter. Winter's for the most part, I like it.
Okay, we are no longer friends.
You're going to unfriend me on Facebook, is that right? We got Cub Scout Pack 3634.
Glad to
Trinity
see them
Lutheran
unannounced.
Church. Walking in front of us with their
I hear the big trucks. I hear the horns. We know who it is. It's our friends from Falks Brothers.
Folks Brothers. Absolutely. They are a huge community sponsor in the city of Waupaca.
Founded in 1946. 75 years celebrations this
Yep.
year for them.
Family-owned business that keeps growing and expanding. They're now into concrete. They have what you need.
Ponds
for
to
the work.
driveways to basements.
all around your property. You know, you look at these floats.
It's a very cool float.
I like the city of New York thing, but it occurs to me to be appreciative of how long it takes to put these together. Floats are
And look at this
floats are difficult.
red, white, and blue Falks truck. That is beautiful.
Celebrating their 75
Is
years.
that Mario? Is Mario up on top there?
That's a nice looking truck. 75 years is a
75
lot.
years.
It's a lot to be proud of, being in a community.
I don't even think I'll make it that long. Go Right Way Transportation, busing for the Waupaca School District. That's important.
Get those kids to school.
Thank you for getting
Guys,
our kids to school safely.
I think everybody is going to be back in school full time this
God
fall.
bless, you know.
A lot of kids
And
had
be
a
able
hard time
to
with that.
participate in every sport, not limited amounts of sports.
Yep.
Have their school dances, graduations.
Proms, graduations, all
Yeah.
of the things. Those things are important.
Very important.
You know, when we were teenagers, those
Absolutely.
were like what we lived
I'm
for
not that old.
40 years.
I remember how important those were. You know?
I am that old, and I still remember.
Yeah.
I mean, those are really important milestones. So I feel bad for the kids that have missed it, and I'm glad that
But most of them have just been troopers, and hey, we're Americans, and we just got to do this.
what else do you do?
Yeah.
You just
Always keep going.
do it. And here's the
Yeah.
Iola Car Show.
Yeah, they're doing the theme is 70s rerun, and you can meet Greg Brady himself, Barry Williams.
Wonder if he's going to be driving that sharp old car.
Oh,
Win me.
I love
There you
that.
go. You got to go to the Iola Car Show and
And
win
it's in
that
my
car.
colors.
Black and red.
Absolutely. Yep. I added blue today because of the holiday.
And that's coming up. The Iola Car Show is
Next
coming
weekend.
up next weekend. Thursday, Friday.
Another event that didn't happen last season.
Right.
So good for them.
Yep. And the Iola Lions Club.
They just had the fly-in pancake breakfast on Father's Day. As we mentioned, they are right behind us cooking some food that smells
Absolutely delicious. And if you've never been to the breakfast, you gotta go. The way that the griddles that they had made specifically for this breakfast are like 6 feet across. They're just huge. It is the coolest thing to watch them make
I want
pancakes.
to go just to take pictures.
You do. You have to go just to see the
YouTube
pancake
material
griddle.
on your phone.
Yep. Yep.
Waupaca area youth hockey. Little warm to be thinking about hockey, but very cool nonetheless. We support all local sports.
Congratulations,
To me,
kids, on
sports
taking
programs
part
and music programs and arts programs are just as important, if not more important, than some of the academics.
They absolutely are important.
Saved many of children, I guess. This is, if you don't do your studies, you can't participate in the other stuff.
What were you in high school?
Music. I was totally into music, so I was in the orchestra, played bass. That was
in
my thing, jazz band.
band and choir and marching band and here's the Waupaca Foundry
Talk
going
about
past.
another big supporter of our community. It gets no bigger than the Waupaca Foundry.
Biggest employer
Yes.
in Waupaca.
Cool balloon.
And they have water. They're handing out water with the candy.
Talk about smart.
There you go.
They're scoring some points. '70, Casey Kasem's Top 40 launched in L.A.
You know, I remember watching that when I was a kid.
Listening, anyway. Yeah, Casey Kasem was the voice
Was
of
radio.
every Sunday.
Yeah.
And you can still hear the replays on some station. Oh, it looks like some people are having fun here.
The Waupaca Senior Center. They do so much for the community. 50 years plus, you're able to take
Wow.
part in there. They
Look
have
at the beautiful float.
exercise and travel
Windmills
and
and
gorgeous float.
Uncle
Thanks.
Sam.
Thanks to Dale Abrahamson for driving them down the street.
Oh, they're doing the do-si-do. Senior kickers.
Circle of friends. Senior kickers are going to do a dance for us.
Perfect timing. All right. Yeah. Crowd enjoying
Look at 'em
that. And they're kicking, waving the flags, having a grand old time. celebrating the 4th. That's what today's all about. Fun.
Fun and family.
Good, clean American fun.
And appreciating why we have what we have today.
Yeah. Nobody's offended. I'm a guy that says if you don't like something, that's fine. Change the channel. Flip the switch. In fact, if you don't agree with me, change the channel. Joni and I are on all the rest too. Wouldn't that be cool?
Really? So let's all take just a moment today to be grateful that we have what we have, because we have a lot.
And we'll work together to make things better. You have to go through the bad to appreciate the good.
Yep.
Oh, I got to tell you, you take things for granted.
Until it's taken away from you, and then all of a sudden you realize what you had.
Yeah. The new normal, it's feeling like the old normal, and I like it that way. Seeing live music, going to the parade, cookouts.
Watching the senior.
Sitting right next to you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, great job by the senior kickers.
Excellent. What a great parade today.
Oh. Man down. Are you going to go to the car show and meet Greg Grady?
I don't know if I'm going to get out there. I've been out there a couple of times. It's boy, that place is huge. So much.
I drove by there. We just drove by there yesterday. They're getting ready. There's tents up all over the place and ready to roll.
I believe it.
I would expect record crowds, if not record, very close to record crowds.
This traveling for July 4th this year was record amount.
Oh.
I mean, it even beat 2019.
Because we were all locked down.
Yep.
And we were having summer weather.
Well, and people want to get out.
If you need a stump removed.
Zitlow stump grinding.
That's the people to call.
Thanks for being in our parade today. And handing out candy to the kids.
The Waupaca Fairest of the Fair, and I had her name here, and I'm sorry, I don't have it with me at the moment. It's right there. Mika
Schrader.
Thank you.
I hope I pronounced that right.
My shades are too dark. I couldn't read the sign.
The Waupaca County Fairest of the Fair.
Fairest of the Fair. Article about her in the County Post this week, if you'd like to know more. And I hear some music. It can only be the Waupaca City Band, whose new home this year, by the way, is South Park.
Oh, sure.
New home just for this season. Little detour because of the Main Street construction. The band shell will be kind of closed very soon.
It's going to be being back on Main Street next year is going to be like being back to normal too, and having it. But Main Street needed some work done, so
coming up next week, I believe.
Good for them.
It'll be closed from Main Street. Will be closed from Fulton to Badger.
You can see the Waupaca website.
Yep.
City of Waupaca website has all of that information.
Hey,
you want to know what's closed and what's open? Been a long time since I've played an instrument. I'd have to practice, I think. They sound fabulous.
I'm with you. That looks like a cool car.
In loving memory. That is a beautiful car. But I got to have a little bit of fun. It tells us it's a restored Jeep, and I'm here to tell you that is not a restored Jeep.
That is, you would be correct.
a Mach 1.
So it's got the colors of a Army Jeep. Dun, 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 dun. And that is all. July 4th Parade 2021. Here and gone.
A little shorter than normal, but I sure am appreciative of everyone who took the time
But high quality.
to participate this year and bring it back to the Waupaca residents. I know that everybody here that I'm seeing
Is having a great time. They appreciate it as well.
bet they
Big crowd showed up today. Thank you to our audience for tuning in. Of course, if you'd like to relive the parade, you'll be able to do that on Facebook, YouTube, Win TV, channel 991. So, what do you say? You want to do this again next year?
Hey, I think we should do that. That's a date.
It's all right.
It's a date.
It's only July, and I have a date. 2021's going to be a great year.
2022.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
year.
All right.
2022.
Thanks to Jim King for helping us out. Josh Warner. For Joni Kern, I'm Wayne Netzler. Waupaca Radio, FM 96.3. Everyone have a safe and happy 4th of July.